Well, folks, would like to welcome you back to the Turning Stone Classic 26. Another $25,000 added. This is a Mike Zuglin's Josh Northeast Nine Ball Tour. And you can see the folks on the poster, Karen Core, Jason Shore, and Rodney the Rocket Morris. Congratulations to those players that made the poster. And we have plenty of players in this group talking about players, not only the players that are playing in the tournament, but the players that are behind the scenes. Is what I'm talking about. Like Baltimore City Q's, that's here on premises. They got a booth the size of, I don't know what you want to call it, but they got every product that you could possibly imagine. They bring their store to your event, is their motto. It's BaltimoreCityQs.com. If you have an event coming up, check out Baltimore City Q's and make some arrangements with them. You'd love to have them. They're great folks. Trust me when I tell you. Mr. John Rattone of Kamui and family. And we want to thank Kamui personally for jumping on board. We always like having John. Talking about John, we got a couple of Johns. We got JB Cases, that's right. John Barton. Watch his YouTubes. His cases stand up for themselves. He'll tear cases apart and tell you what's wrong with them. And he builds cases like you've never seen before. Check him out, JB Cases. Everybody knows John Barton. And I did mention this, but I'm going to mention it once again. It's $20,000 first place. Make sure to check out shiptocash.com. When I was in New England about a week and a half ago, now I spoke to the gentleman that's actually behind the scenes that puts everything together. Mike DeMarco is his name. I didn't at the time I spoke to him was months ago, the very first time, and I didn't quite grasp, because my head is sometimes not there because of everything that's going on around me that I got to take care of. But I had more opportunity to see Mike and talk to him about it a week and a half ago when I was at Snookers when we did the Eastern State Championships there. This is incredible. You want to get on board and take the shot at this cash and ask good questions. Go to shiptocash.com. You got to get into it. Talking about getting into it, the U.S. Open is around the corner, as we all know. It's AccuStats once again bringing us the U.S. Open. Make sure to check out AccuStats. That's AccuStats.com. We understand Mr. Pat Fleming will be arriving here on Saturday, possibly on Saturday with Danny DiLiberto, both of them coming from different directions. We love seeing them all the time. And Pat will be here, if he does come up, to answer questions in the chat. It's going to be like a Q&A if you want to ask any kind of questions about the U.S. Open, about the live stream, pay-per-view, whatever you want to do. Pat will be here. I put a special monitor for Pat so he can view the chat. So make sure to check out AccuStats.
All right, the 6 o'clock players, head over to your table immediately. We're putting up the names now.
And this right here, Light Systems with the S. This light, I had the innovator of this product in the booth on one of the live streams. And to a person that's not familiar with wiring and what goes into making this type of light happen, it could be like, somebody trying to teach you how to draw the first time or paint. This light is so light, and it's LED, besides that. It's very light in weight, and it illuminates like 10 times greater. And the bill for the electricity is less than a regular lighting. A lot of pool rooms are switching around. I know people that actually put them in their man cave. I said it in the match prior to this. The person is on their way that just built this beautiful, I call it a man cave, but it's like a $50,000 addition on his home, and put a diamond table in there and put this lighting in there. He says, Al, it's incredible. He said he was glad he was watching the live stream, and we're going to have him in the booth. And that's how he learned about light-systems.com. We want to thank the Turning Stone Casino and Resort here in Verona, New York. And that is the Turning Stone Casino and Resort. Well, actually, it's a little bit bigger now. I mean, they just keep growing. The Turning Stone Casino and Resort in Verona, New York. This surprised me when this was released. It's Billiards Buzz. Jerry Forsythe and Mike Howerton come up with this concept of putting an online magazine. I think Jerry called me, or I called Jerry yesterday, because Jerry's not on premises. He has other obligations right now. And one of the questions was like, hey, Jerry, I came across this, and how much is this subscription? Give me some detail, because I want to announce it on the live stream. There is no charge. You could read the latest news in this magazine right online. Go to azbilliards.com and check out the Billiards Buzz. And you could join. You could join azbilliards.com. It's free to join. Doesn't cost you anything. And if you want to post something that's going around in your event in one of the forums, well, then you still don't have to pay to be a member to do that. You just have to get accepted by AZ Billiards community. We urge you to be a gold member, because being a gold member opens more doors behind the scenes on that website than you could shake a stick at, like reading articles from 1942, and pool articles. Just, it's amazing to check out. But at least sign up and just be a free member of azbilliards.com. I want to thank Miss Diana Hoppy. She has all your pool and billiards memorabilia. She's real personal. You can call her. Let me turn Mike down a little bit. Earl Strickland DVDs are available. Earl Strickland's here, and we're going to try to get him in the booth. I already asked the mighty Earl. And when Earl's in the booth, things start to fly, because Earl gets into full detail. Again, Wild Eyes Creations. If you're into this, and I'm telling you, I have the blow-up pictures, okay? The real large pictures of this. The detail work that goes into making these things is incredible. Check them out. It's wildeyeScreations.com. Thank you, Mr. Mike Patstubin, a.k.a. Fin Fingers. Lenny, my man, this picture doesn't do justice to the rocket. This is a little blurry. I'd like to see you send me an HD copy of this, real high res, but anyway, we can make it out. It's the rocket. 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, aiming, braking, Q&A. The rocket is here. In fact, I think he's playing in this round. We're going to get Rodney in here to give us the insight into rockets science. Now, Lenny did send me a trailer. I didn't have the time to get it and download it. I will probably have it later on, tomorrow. Have it all uploaded, Lenny, and I'll put a trailer on what the rocket is into. Let me see if I can pull this up. I'm trying. There you have it. It's Yummy's Poker Run. This is a bike run, okay? It's a bike run. It's a live auction. It's for battered women. And it's a just bikers getting together. Iron Horse Calvary Motorcycle Club. I'm putting this out from Mike Strasberg. Sent this in. He said, Al, would you be so kind to put this on a live stream, and maybe you can help us out, raise some more funds for battered women? Absolutely. Absolutely. Right there. And if you want to get in touch with Mike Strasberg, he is in the chat. And if he's not in the chat, he'll be in the chat later on. Everybody knows Mike Strasberg from Jersey. Stand-up guy. We got to put that out there. We're talking about the most beautiful girl in the world is right there on your screen, Allison Fisher. She needs our help. You can go to her GoFundMe. She's got a story on her GoFundMe of what her accomplishments in the future are, and what she's looking forward to doing. She needs our help. She's been bringing us stories, and I'm telling you, and I'm going to repeat myself. I seen her travel. One night she was traveling by mass transit. I couldn't believe it. It was like the wee hours of the morning. I said, Allison, I'm not letting you travel like that. And actually got her a cab to get her back to Brooklyn. I'm just afraid, I guess, of subways and whatnot in New York. But she says, Al, I'm not afraid. She says, I travel all over the place. And she does. She travels to all the tournaments. If she can't get a ride by the great Wilson Torres, Joey, I call him Big Gentle Giant, great guy. Then she'll get on the subway and travel, and that's what she used to do for many years. She brought us many pool stories. She really needs our help to get her to the next level where she wants to go, which is to Colorado. Please go to Allison Fisher's GoFundMe page. The address is right there. I want to thank Jared Arasamina for sharing Allison's page. That just came into the booth.
His opponent just recently was inducted into, well, will be
Let's help her out.
into the BC
She deserves it.
Hall of Fame.
Believe me when I tell you. And anybody that's into pool knows it.
Congratulations. And he's a former winner right here at Turning Stone, former U.S. Open 9-ball and 10-ball champ, etc. Rodney Moore. Right.
Want to thank AZ Billiards, the Tap League. Of course, Simonis Cloth and Aramith Balls, the best. You don't get any better than that equipment. Mr. Joel Shapiro, our man behind the scenes. I don't forget about you, sir. Trust me. Joel Shapiro behind the scenes, folks. We call him Master. The Kings of Vapor and also the Kings of Billiards in Akron, Ohio. Mr. Chad Bowling, Stephanie, the whole crew, Rick, everybody out there. Lish, we want to say hi to everybody. We miss you guys. Greg Antonakis, get your Southwest from the best. Get over to Greg Antonakis. You can find him at American Q Pickers or get in touch with him at ga9ball@gmail.com. I know plenty of players that got their Southwest from Greg. You can get yours too. That's also his phone number. He's personal. He's here too, playing. Hey, the best sports drink, taking the nation by storm. Checkyao.com. We got to get over to Mike Zuglin.
Great match there. Remember, that match is being streamed live on the internet by
There you see two players familiar with each other, Mike Dechaine and Joey Dupuis. I got Alex Borokovich on scene. Hi, Alex.
Hello again, and welcome back. Everybody, we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah.
Mike Dechaine, the Fireball, and Joey Dupuis. I don't know his nickname, the pool nickname.
I don't know if Joey has a nickname.
No, but he's an young old-timer. He's been around for a while, playing all kind of tournaments and money games.
Oh, Joey, I know, but I don't know if he has a nickname.
No, I don't know any. That's why I'm asking. I thought his game was pretty cool. He won some good tournaments in his way.
Right.
And Mikey is doing the scientific research on Iraq.
Well, I don't want to. Mike's beat just about anybody at one given time or another.
Right.
But I tell you what, and I'm just going to put it out there, and I have no dog in this race and no player, that I dislike here. But I was at a tournament, and in fact, I was streaming it where Joe Dupuis actually defeated Mike twice.
Yes, I
to
remember
win a
that.
tournament.
In snookers.
It was in snookers, yeah.
Yeah. I remember that tournament.
Very first time I saw that. But I don't think that's going to happen here. Let's put it out that way.
Mike is a very, very tough player. To beat him is an achievement of its own.
Well, he's a top player.
Joey has a chance. There's always a chance. It's a 9-ball. He played safety. Not very successful. Was kind of playing it two ways, probably trying to make the 5-ball, but I don't understand the cue ball position.
They're just locking up safe. That's what they're trying to do. Just hide the rock.
Yeah, again.
From here, the table being the way it is right now, wide open like that, the 5-ball's hanging around the 7 by it. The first one to get ball in hand, could be out. I mean, they both capable of running this table out. Look at the shape of it.
He left one ball tough, but I mean, not impossible. He can see it.
If he could see it, he might take a swipe at it and cut it in. I think he did. He actually got a kick coming out.
He overcut.
The cue ball did get to the rail on the left-hand side, so it was a good hit.
Mike played a good position on the 1 ball after the combo. So He actually looked at it very carefully, made a nice position. Now it's an open road for him.
Regular on our tour as well as here at Turning Stone from
And Mike can cut the paint off the ball if he needs to.
Right.
He has a nice touch.
a lot of high finishes on our tour. Actually, even helps out with another tour. Runs it. Brent Bummels. Good luck. 15 from Harvest, Alabama. Second time here, right? At Turning Stone. Liked it so much the first time and came back. Good. Love to hear it. He had a second and a fifth place finish in the U.S. Amateur Championship. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. He's the owner of SeriousPool.com. Richard Andrews right there. All right. His opponent. Another regular on our tour.
We're trying to wait a little bit for Mike Zaglin to finish his announcements, otherwise.
Yeah, I got him turned down a little bit. He's kind of loud in our headset.
Don't forget, October 1st and 2nd. All
Mike Dechaine taking no chances, making sure that cue ball goes well past the side pocket.
Right.
Experienced shot. A lot of players make a mistake. The amateur players where they'll go, just into the side pocket or just hit one of the points. Does he go 3 rails around the 9 and shoot the 9 in the bottom right-hand corner, or does he just go across the table and shoot in the left?
Or 3 rails.
He went to 3 rails. He's looking to pocket this in the right-hand corner and draw first
Actually
flush.
played a very good position to the center of the table where he can swing at it and doesn't have to stretch.
This is a race to 9. In case anybody's wondering what the race is, it is the race to 9.
And Mike is off with the 1-0 lead.
Off into the races. Give me 1 second, Alex. Go ahead. You take over.
All right. So we're in game number 2. Mike Dechaine versus Jerry Dupuis. We'll see if we get any interesting situations after the break. Currently, somebody told me, one of the players, that it's not easy to rack on these tables because the cloth is new and the spot has that sticker on. But it looks like the players are racking fairly fast. Mike is again examining the rack, looking for spaces that can give him an advantage on the break.
Played the 6 ball, which was the wing ball, and went right into the corner pocket. The 1 ball dresses up.
This is something Mike is very good at. He can study the rack and figure out what ball he can make with what kind of break. And he played the good position. He played the 1 ball to the back of the table and cue ball to the same area.
I don't know if he's going to try to cut this in and break the 2 out here. I don't know if he has enough of the angle. That's what he did, and the 2 is going to find its way towards the bottom left-hand corner and possibly go in, and he's got a shot on the 3. How do you like that when things work out? And position and the angle to get back for the 5 in one of the pockets.
He got himself a jelly roll.
Is that what it's called, jelly roll?
Yeah.
Did he spin enough?
I don't know. But you see, because he can cut the balls really thin, he
made the 5. Position on the 7.
Bank.
He doesn't want to be in this position, but he is.
He's going to bank it. No.
Cut it straight down the
Yeah,
rail.
why? It's a tough shot. He was in a very... Joey's... He has a little angle. He's like a 7-degree angle. 7-degree angle. No, anyway, he has a little bit of angle. He has a nice smooth stroke. Let's see how he does it.
I just want to let a couple people know that my phone is just about to die.
He didn't draw enough.
I got to charge it. As soon as I get a chance, I'll throw it on the charger.
Do you need a charger?
No, I have. I have the charger.
I can sell you a charger.
Thank you.
I think, Al, with the setup, you people have to see the setup that Al got here. With this setup, it draws like half of the New York State right now is in the dark because of the equipment that Al is using.
Negative.
Yes,
Negative.
this
I believe in energy saving.
Apple
I'm going
server.
green. I'm
He has
going
this
green.
Apple server here. It's like a nuclear generator. It's beautiful. I mean, the
Thank you.
monitors and the systems. Al, I don't know how you do it, but you do it.
I did it.
It's beautiful.
It's my own fault.
It's a pleasure, really, to
Thank you. Let's watch this hit here.
yeah, it's gonna be a nice safety.
That's what he's looking to do. He's looking to hook him. He doesn't get there,
he
though.
left
He
the
opened
shot.
that 8-ball wide open like a can of tuna.
I didn't understand what he was trying to do.
I think
'Cause
he was
he
trying to
hit
get. He was trying to get to the 8 to the rail. Was
Yeah,
what he was trying to do, and to have the cue ball on the opposite.
he hit it
rail.
too fat.
You notice the cue ball on the 8 right now about the same amount of part away from each rail.
Uh,
I think he was trying to get the cue ball on the 8-ball to rail to rail. Pretty tough shot from
Usually-
that distance.
yeah, and he was on the rail too.
Correct. And as you can see, for you guys that don't know Joe Dupuis, he can come with it when necessary. He ties this match up at 1 apiece.
Oh, yesterday you were wearing a Molinari shirt. Today you're wearing Baltimore City Q's shirt.
That's right. And I have my Snookers shirt with me, too.
Oh, really?
Which, like Mike has, but I have it in black, yeah. All
Nice.
very comfortable.
I'm wearing my Molinari shirt today.
I see that.
Yeah.
Molinari is here, by the way. We're going to mention them, and I'm sorry, it just, I had a brain, what do you call it, a brain fart? Let's pop it up there. It's MolinariGlove.com. They are here at the Turning Stone. If you're in the market for a Molinari glove and your local pool room here around the area doesn't have it, and it's feasible for you to drive it, they have their gloves here. They have their other products here. They got a booth set up here at the Turning Stone.
They have these new beautiful cues that
Oh, it's unreal. It's unreal.
they're work of art.
Unreal.
Really. They're working with Predator, right?
They work within Predator's
Domain.
limits.
Yeah.
They work together. I mean, they just work like a well-oiled machine. Check
Yes.
them out at MolinariGlove.com.
Excellent products.
And Mike Dechaine a little bewildered after that 8-ball shot. He doesn't want to take no chances. He knows he can't take any chances with Joe Dupuis.
Well, he can't make the 1. He has to play a nice safety, so probably behind the 9-ball. Oh, no. He went full bore. Let's see if he gets it there.
He was looking to get him on the deuce.
He
is
got
what
it.
He was looking to tuck him on the deuce, but the 7-ball helps
But
him out
he
there.
got him. He got him.
Yeah.
He has to do something.
About time for a root beer. You got that right.
I don't think you can jump it. He'll have to kind of spin the cue ball around the 7 and hope he hits it right. Oh, don't mind me.
He had enough of it. He got the double hit, actually. He went to the rail, came back out and hit the 1 again. It's going to leave Mike Dechaine with a shot.
I'm gonna turn down my phone notification.
We want to give a big shout out to Simonis and Aramis. Every table in here has a set of Aramis balls on it, courtesy of Simonis and Aramis. Mike Zucklin passing that message along to me. And Also, there's a banner here, Turning Stone Classic 26, that's been signed by every single player, I believe, so far that heard the announcement, and every single person that has anything to do with the Turning Stone 26 is going to be sent to Simonis as a souvenir. Oh, sorry, Troy, I actually closed the URLs. Go ahead. I see you put the SimonisCloth.com in there and you put the Molinari. I'm going to close them again. Let me close them and then you can go and open them. As Mike Dechaine says, well, I'm going to start closing the door a little bit more. He now takes the lead here 2-1. I want to give a big shout out to Nick Verona, 8-time world champion right there. It's nickverona.com. Check him out. Q's, Simonis Cloth, Aramis balls. He's got them also. He's on board all the way. We keep mentioning Molinari because I forgot to mention him prior. And of course, the best cloth, and it's being played on right here, is Simonis Cloth. The best in the world. I mean, I don't care what cloth you play on. This is number one. And of course, you're watching AZB TV, and we thank everybody out there that's viewing.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Again, Mike down and inspect the rack. Notice the side that he's going to put the cue ball. Now, last time he broke from the right side of the table, making, in this case, the 5 ball in the corner, and he went right back to the spot. He's looking to make the 5. He switched up. Now he's looking to make the 2 in the bottom left-hand corner.
It's like hockey. It changes.
Wow, the 2 almost went in there. The 3's hanging up and drops. Does he get a shot on the 1?
Nope.
Negative.
Yes, 2 and a 7 blocking.
There's a lot of push-out options here, though.
Yeah. Can push it where 5 ball is. Right on top of the 5 ball.
Good shot right there. I like that. Just give him enough of the 1 ball to see, but you can't make it.
Yeah.
But he can.
But again, he has to return. He could return it, and then what?
What do you mean he could return? He can't return it.
You can.
Oh, you mean on the push?
You can give back on a push.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
The thing is,
I thought you were determined. I thought you were making a statement like we're playing call shot, call safety.
No.
It's a good shot. I don't like putting the cue ball too close to the 1 ball and give him a chance to play safe. No, he drew. He might be in trouble. Boy, he came close to being in trouble.
I don't really understand, because you can basically freeze the a cue ball behind the 7. It just bumped the 1.
Well, the reason behind that was to get that 9 out of the way. It's bad enough that you got the 1 and the 7 tied up, but you got the 9 on that same side of the table. He brought the 9 out in the clear.
It didn't work out.
Well, if that 9 would have went, it would have worked out, because he don't have to call it. He would have been there for the win.
You don't think he actually tried to play 7-9 combo?
No. He's just playing it safety.
It's a key shot.
And that's not the Mike Dechaine I know, because long distance, he shoots straight as an arrow. Kind of missed that one there. Yeah. Unforced error.
He is a little, he keeps looking at his cue for some reason. Like feeling that it's not giving him the right feedback.
I know Mike was actually shooting with one of the Molinari cues.
Well, he was just trying things out.
Oh, he was trying it? Right. Okay. Is he still trying it?
He's been OB player for a long time.
No. He's
He
no longer
stopped?
he's no longer a sponsored player by OB.
So, but
Unless-
he
unless he's
used the
back with
OBQ. What Q is he using now? Does it?
I really can't see from here.
Okay, it's not that clear. No, it's not an OB shaft, so it's something he switched to. Looks like a custom Sneaky Pete.
Took a shot at the 9 and it was a pretty good shot too. He hit it solid, but just not in the pocket.
Did he get away with the shot? I think you can see the two. Joe is capable of cutting it in, but the cue ball is gonna fly. Yeah, he's separated.
You know,
Think he
Brandon
got-
Schuff was shooting with a Southwest. Not sure if Mike Dechaine is actually shooting with a Southwest.
We can find out as we go through the tournament. We'll find out who plays with what cues.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like an OBQ, that's for sure.
Maybe Troy knows. Mike went to his Southwest, I believe. I know Brandon Schuff did. Well, maybe Mike did too. I just can't see the cue that
It
good
could
from
be.
where-
It is a custom cue though. You can tell. It's a custom Sneaky Pete. Could be a Southwest production.
You say Sneaky Pete. It's not a Sneaky
Well,
Pete.
No Sneaky Pete.
Sneaky
I
Pete
mean-
is like a pull cue off the wall, cut in half, and with a
Well,
joint.
yeah, but a lot of cue makers make kind of Sneaky Pete look alike. They look. There's the only difference is that there is actually a joint there, like whatever the material that they use, plastic or whatever.
That does look like a Southwest from here.
Yeah.
It actually has a lot of points on it.
Was it an 8-pointer or 6? But look at the splice, right? The splice
Hard to see.
is like a square splice.
You know, the
Is
more I
this-
look at it, it does look like a Sneaky Pete. But when I look at it from this angle,
Yeah.
from the other side of the booth, it looks like it does have some nice point work on it.
Okay, we'll find out. For all of those who are curious, including Al,
Believe me, Troy knows.
we'll find out.
Troy knows, or he'll find out. Somebody in the chat, who's that 9-ball pimp? We got a pimp in the chat. He's got the hat on. He's got the lantern lights on the side of his computer. He's got a 9-ball as a background picture.
Where
If
is
you
that?
want to find out the scores of any of the matches, you can go over to azbilliards.com, and they have the brackets and the live scoring for every table playing here in the arena.
One ball goes on the break. I'm not sure if is 2 ball going in. Yeah, it looks like he can cheat the pocket. Nice and soft, yeah. All right. He should have no problem.
He's pimping hard. I like some of these screen names they come up with. You can see the 5-ball. Great shot right into the corner pocket. In the back is a match between Rodney Morris and, gee whiz. He just moved down Texas again. He used to play up here a lot.
Gilmore.
Who?
Is it, what's his name?
Another brain fart.
Yeah, good good commentating guys.
Kevin Guimond.
Kevin, yeah.
That's who it is. Yeah.
Is he from Canada?
He actually moved to Texas, if I'm not mistaken. He's living down in Texas. All right, the 8-ball is really in an area where it requires a nice touch. Joey got on top of the 8-ball, so I would imagine it's not frozen. And most of the time when the ball is frozen, you'll find a player playing the cue ball below the 8. So I would say that this is not frozen. It might have been. I'll tell you what, he kept that cue ball close to the rail. He got straight on it.
Joey always shoots at a nice tempo.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned in the beginning of the game.
He has a nice stroke,
Yeah.
nice tempo.
Most left-handers fire
Fast
already.
players?
No, but something about left-handed players, I always notice that they have some kind of extra talent aside. Something about it. I don't ask me what it is.
It is. It has to do with the
brain.
left-right side of the brain.
Right. Well, look at Mike Dechaine. Talk about a brain. I mean, this guy's been all over the world.
He has 2 brains.
No, I'm not making any jokes. I mean, he's a very smart young man at his age. You know, he's been on the Moscone Cup team.
Right.
You know, he's up there in the points right now,
Right.
along with Rocket and Shane and the rest of the crew. Corey.
Corey is being schooled in China right now, in the China Open.
Yeah, there's so many tournaments going on. Players all
And
over the place.
so is, if I'm not mistaken, John Mora
Yes.
and Oscar Dominguez,
Yes. Darren Appleton.
Darren Appleton.
Yep. Shane Van Boning's on the West Coast.
What's going on there?
They have that bar table tournament going on.
Yeah, but that's finished.
No, CSI isn't
Is
it?
it, I thought it was done.
Well, maybe it's not the bar. I know something's going on out there. I'm not exactly sure.
The
CSI, great streaming company.
Bergman took the 10 ball, I think, on the bar table.
I heard about a match between him and Mike Dechaine and
Shane Van Bonen?
Shane Van Boning. And Shane Van Boning had like the 7-8, something like that, and he didn't get out. I forget. Heard it last night. Somebody said they were watching it.
There are 2 guys that Sky Woodward and Justin Bergman. They're so good on the bar table, it's uncanny.
Oh, is that right?
Really, it's like and they both were in the final, right? And Sky lost, but it could have been either one because they're so good and they're friends actually.
Right, they are.
They
Yeah.
travel a lot
They are.
together.
And that's a good point that they brought up in the stream of V-Bomb right there. You know, Mike Dechaine did make a social media statement that he will be going back to school, and that's brains. You know, that's what I'm talking about. He's a very smart young man. He sure is. And we want to say hi to our friend and partner down there, Ronnie Park, hanging out in the southern weather. Joey, wow, I thought that was going to miss. He's going to have a tough
but
time on the 9.
he let loose on that shot too much.
Well, left-handed player. He doesn't have to really stretch too much, and he can cut this right in the corner pocket. Just got to control the cue ball, keep it on the table. He held it up with inside English. He put so much inside English on
He
there.
overcut. Yeah.
Mike Dechaine coming up with a, what do you call it, jelly roll?
Jelly roll.
As Joey Dupuis was in the lead, 3-2, Mike Dechaine ties it up at 3.
He did all the work.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, well, this is the thing about a rotation game that if you missed your next shot and you leave the ball, your opponent has a super advantage. So is one game that never took off in the States is the full rack rotation, right? Which is now modified as American rotation, but the original rotation
Well,
game
don't mix up American rotation.
with the original
Right.
rotation. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's kind of a variation
It
on the
sure
game.
is, and it's a great concept Joe
Yeah.
Tucker come up with.
Yeah, but the straight up rotation game, like they play in the Philippines, this is where they train all of their whippersnappers.
Yeah, I tell you, this piranha coming out of the Philippines, not fish.
Yeah, no kidding.
Verona.
Yeah, well, they turn little guppies into sharks.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a well-known player, and I'm not going to mention his name, and I'll tell you right now, you don't want to play with him at any game. American player,
Yeah.
and I mean you don't want to play with him at any game. Went over to the Philippines and got spanked and heisted by a 16-year-old. How about that? I just can't mention the names. I don't think it's my place.
He was not the first. and
He's
not-
probably not the first.
and
right?
not the last one.
Correct. Correct.
A lot of players I talk to, right? They say we
see?
want to go to Philippines
Ronnie's
to
playing
lose.
in the CSI events. 8 ball starts tomorrow, you see?
Oh,
Hey, Lenny, I'm glad you're in the
oh,
chat.
that's right. Okay, Ronnie. Okay, thank you.
Lenny, I...
So 8 ball. They finished the 10 ball.
1 second, let me get back to this. 1 second, Alex. Lenny, I got the picture. The picture's really not that high of res, but we can deal with it. And as far as the download of that video, I didn't get a chance to do it, and I apologize, but I've been putting it out there.
Yeah, Bergman won. You're correct, sir.
Right. Mike Dechaine won that one? Yeah. So Mike Dechaine takes the lead that quick, right?
Yeah, it was like a quick break and run.
Yeah.
That 9 ball is gonna haunt Joey Dupuis. That was his chance to break away.
Oh, Mike Dechaine says something's wrong with the rack. So Joe Dupuis back out of his seat. And I think Mike Dechaine just wants a nice tight rack,
Yeah, but also even if it's right tight, but he looks for advantages, and when he wants to see spaces between balls in the right places,
Right.
not in the wrong places.
Right.
A few racks ago, he looked at the rack and he knew that 6 ball is gonna go in the corner, and sure it did.
Right. Yeah. Well, he reads, like you said, he reads the rack great.
Yeah, he learned with Joe Tucker basically.
Hey, guys,
studied with him.
You guys out in the chat, that's Fast Lenny. He does streaming, of course, and he's good friends and always stepping up to the plate with Scott Frost. Make sure to check him out. This is part of what Lenny's doing right here. Right there. It's called Rocket Science. It's on the rail TV. It's 8 ball, 9 ball. We got to get back to the match. But I just want Lenny out there to, if you got any link, Lenny, as far as ontherail.tv or any link you want to put in there, drop it, my friend. Drop it like it's hot. We got a Snoop Dogg
We have a nice break.
down in the city.
Mike broke. Very nice. Stop the cue ball for the 1.
Oh my God! Look who showed up. Our friend, Mr. Bill Hendricks, in the house.
Very good.
Open up the thing, Billy. Right there. Just slide it up. There you go. You can leave it open. Let it go. How you doing?
Good.
We got a seat for you all the time. Whenever you're ready. We like your insight. It's always good to see Bill. Did you see the double lately? You did? Oh, good. Okay, good. Because I haven't called him. I've been so busy. Yeah. Oh, it is. Good match. We got a headset for you. We got a chair. Jump in whenever you want. I know you probably just rolled in. You want to jump in? Jump in. Make some room for Bill to get in there,
Yeah,
Alex.
it's right there. And we have headphones right here.
There we go. Bill, you're going to be number 4. And there he is, the man, the myth. Oh, maybe you guys don't know Bill. Some of you folks might not know Bill. We'll go off to
He's center
just for a
stage
second.
right
There he
now.
is, right there. Billy, the camera's off to your light. I mean, your right. And he's just saying hello. Bill sits in every once in a while. He's got great insight. He sits in with AccuStats and Pat. And Billy, take it away. You and Alex got it. I'll be in the background.
Well, what do we got here? We got
Mike Dechaine leading 4-3 in a race to 9 with Joey Dupuis. Now 5-3.
good match.
Yeah, these two go at it constantly. You know, both of them sponsored by Snookers in Providence. Well, Mike's a house pro and sponsored. I think Joey is sponsored by Sticks and Stones, but he also used to play at a Snookers
Yeah.
and still loves going to Snookers.
He always plays in those Joe's tournaments at Snookers.
And Troy, NJ pool player, says, this guy, Bill, who was just on the camera, he's knocking you one whole game, Billy. He says, can play some
Ask him if he
series."
wants to come and play some.
You know Troy. the big-
Awesome.
you know Troy from Jersey.
Troy, what's his last name?
Bigfoot. He's a big, tall guy.
Sure.
Big, huge guy. Yeah.
Sure, I know who he is.
Yeah, I know.
Plays too good. I'll need some weight.
I like that. I don't know who he is. Yeah, I know who he is. I need some weight. All right, Joey doesn't look like you can see a clear shot at the one. He might be able to spin it.
I think you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, but get in position on the deuce if he can spin it enough.
Just bottom left spin, come off the rail, bring the cue ball right back.
Do you think, yeah?
Watch what he's doing.
I'm watching. Oh, he did have enough room. Good call.
But he let the cue go. He didn't follow through. Oh, but he was playing it in the other corner. I thought to play it in the. Okay.
You got to
No
worry.
problem.
You know, he's got to be concerned about the 5-9. You see
5-9 is tricky. Is it five? It's
Oh,
a
4-9.
4-9.
Sorry, that's
it's
a
a
TV
4-9.
set, the 4-9.
Colors are a little difficult.
These are the special colors for TV.
He tried to get the angle on the 3, but he got too close to the rail to get
Yeah.
back, you know, and break it up. So now
We're
he's
gonna
just
go 2 rails,
Oh, all right.
even 3 rails. But what's he gonna do now?
Well, he's going to have to just roll the 4 by the 7 and hold the cue ball with the 9. You want to bump the 9 just a little bit, like that. And there you go. And there you have your safety. I don't know if you left the rail first behind the 7. Can you tell if that 7's...
Watch Mike spin the cue ball off the rail.
He might be able to make it. If I was going to be in my
Because
seat,
he is looking at the position for the 5.
I'm calling a referee over. If he's gonna
Depends how
try
much
it.
room you have with that 7, how
Right.
far the 7 goes.
Right.
If the 7's enough off the rail, you could kick the ball back safe behind the 7.
That's right. Sort of hitting it on
Real
the
soft, but
He's
otherwise you might
playing
go for
it.
the 9
He's
or a
playing.
safety.
It's good
Look at
hit.
this.
Good hit.
So there was plenty of room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, Mike is good at those delicate spin shots. I've seen him do some crazy stuff.
Ronnie Park in the chat saying hello to Bill.
Say hi.
You know Ron Park.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to get to play me some one pocket, too, but forget it. You know, He's way over my league. You know.
Ronnie snapped off the seniors down at Super Believes Expo last year.
I heard.
He got a trophy half the size of him. I just knocked his action. All right, Mike Dechaine, he's been on a tear. You know, this isn't, when it opened up this match, it was 1-1, 2-2, and then it was 3-3. And since 3-3, Mike said,
I think Mike smells the blood in the water.
you know, it's early in the tournament. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to go to the B side. So you got 2 strong players, and Mike's just got his fangs out.
Yeah.
I know Joey does too, but, you know, Mike's got control of the box.
Mike is also very hungry to win this tournament.
Oh, yeah. Well, he said it.
He only won it once, right?
He said last
few-
night. He said
few
last night.
back.
You know, it was a group of us sitting downstairs having a little coffee, and Mike said, "If I win this tournament, I'm taking all you guys out for dinner." Not that I believe him, but he did say it. I'm kidding.
I don't think the prize money is enough to
McDonald's.
take everybody, all of you, to dinner because.
McDonald's. Depends where you're going to have dinner.
That's right. Like a Dunkin' Donuts.
Plenty of prize money. Let me tell you, it's Mike Dechaine in the lead, 6-3.
Yeah, I like him in the lead at this tournament. Like, I mean, he breaks so strong, he's liable to keep the guy in the chair a couple more games.
And that hurts. You know, Bill's seasoned player has been around quite a while. Anybody that's played pool or even played baseball, you know, when you're on the bench and you know if the opposing baseball team stays up there and goes around the whole lineup, your arm's getting cold. You know, you find a lot of these baseball players with a towel or something on their shoulder to keep warm. Same thing with pool.
And it all it took that one mistake with 9-ball to really throw Mike into this, jet propelled motion.
Right. Okay, watch the 2-ball, the wing ball on the right side of the rack here. Man, hit
One
so
on the
hard.
side.
Man, he hit it so hard. Something ricocheted across the table and went in the opposite corner.
He clearly sees 2-ball into the side pocket.
When you're ahead
It's
6 and change, man, you start opening up that arm.
fairly open.
This is his biggest problem right here. If he makes this ball, he's probably going to get out.
How do you fire that right into the side pocket on a diamond?
He can fire pretty well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Young and sharp-eyed.
And confident.
He's not afraid of distance, of thin cut or anything. He's a very brave player. He has a slight opportunity to run out, he will. Let's see. Oh, he plays it in the side. Interesting. It's okay.
Does he go forward?
Straight
spin it?
across.
Just-
One rail.
There you
Straight
One
across.
real nice and soft. He had
I
to-
didn't like it.
He had to. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was shooting
6
this. I'm
ball.
sorry.
You got the colors again.
Yeah, I've been up all night, just about 3 hours
But
sleep.
you
He
see-
missed
He
it.
misses the ball. Look at this. He was perfect on that ball.
The only reason he missed, he took absolutely no time
Yeah, he hurried it up.
to look at the ball and to shoot it.
Well, he knows as well as we know. This could turn around real quick if you give Joey an out. But this is a little hard here. No?
No, he's perfect. He's going to be fine. He came up a little hard, actually, but
Yeah.
he's close to the ball. He should have
He
no problem
got
making this shot.
excited that he's shooting.
Well, we cut it.
No,
Oh, my God.
it's one of those things.
I don't know if he might have got a skid there. Did you see the action on the 7-ball? Might have skidded a little
no,
bit.
he truly
Got too much of the
he
rail on the
truly
way in.
overcut.
I'll tell you that much. He tried to play pocket speed on it, and Diamond Tay was very hard. Play pocket speed.
This is how he missed the 9-ball. He overcut the 9-ball, and the whole game went.
He was right on the, he was right next to the ball. I was surprised he couldn't make that one.
Well, he's also right next to the hill as he leads here 7-3 over Joe Dupuis.
And the race is to 9.
The race is to 9.
Where was your last setup, Al?
Providence, Rhode Island.
How was that?
Pretty good turnout. Big field. Considering that had everything going on across the country. I think they had 75 players show up, or 78.
How many got here?
128.
Full field.
Wow.
128 players.
128. You had and the waiting list
Yes.
in case somebody didn't show up.
Like
you had a
28
waiting
people.
list. Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Geez, this is another, looks like a pretty good out here.
You're not kidding.
Make this ball, and what's hard after that?
How'd you like to start right from here every rack, right?
I could probably beat Ron Parks if I did that.
Yeah, he's not going to let you sleep, Ronnie.
Well, I can't do it because I can't accomplish that. But I mean, if I could,
Right.
Let's see if he gets there.
he might have hooked
boy.
himself. Did he? It's close.
Tell you what, he hit that 8 pretty solid, but he's
He
getting
can
down.
spin it in. He can
Yeah.
spin it in. He's no problem. It just looks like it's safe from here, but it's not.
When you start running into balls like that solid, you can get trapped up in just by the littlest minute part of that ball in front of you, and things change.
Look at this.
Okay, I see that fast line in the chat. I'll take a look at it when I get a chance. Thank
Look
you,
what
sir.
he just did.
Yeah, you see the.
He's going to play it the other way and leave cue ball next to the 7.
Are these reels bouncing real lively? Looks like they're maybe a little more alive than usual.
No, I think it's also the rails are just regular diamond rails. They're like the best in the industry, but
I'm talking about
maybe
the
the
air conditioning.
atmosphere.
Yeah, the air conditioning.
It's a little dry. It's a little dry.
That's a pretty risky shot.
Now, what are you going to play? 6-9 combo?
No, you're giving
Um,
your opponent a wide open shot to play you safe.
He was pretty much. He didn't have a lot to do there, really.
I thought he was going to go up table and back down and try to pin behind the 8 ball, in that area there, but that was risky too.
No, it was very tough.
You're talking about a 6-9 combination. Joe Dupuis says, "Hey, Alex, thanks. I got my earpiece in."
I guess he likes leaving them 9 feet.
What are you saying?
Wow, look at this. Uh-oh.
Uh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Don't have much there. Only the 6-9, huh?
I
How do
said
you-
that.
how-
Cue
how
ball,
do
he
you like
almost
it now?
scratched.
I know. I saw that.
That was a heck of a shot he made.
It was, look, I don't know if I would play that, but
You're playing
You
it half
can
safe.
never-
You're playing it half safe, right?
yeah,
You know
it's
that.
it's a two-way shot.
Right. That's basically. But he got bad on that 6, and nobody's fault but his own. He realizes that.
It's a money shot, so why not?
What's the score here now?
7-4. Mike
7-4.
Dechaine
Wow.
going to 9.
If he wins, if this kid wins this one, it'd be 7-5 him breaking. He's in the match.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This could turn around by easy mistakes like that.
Sure.
He didn't break great. The 2 breaks that he had after he won his match, two games, actually 3 games, the next breaks were not very good.
This is a big game for him. If he could win
Yeah.
this game, he could
Absolutely.
put
Yes,
himself in
dude.
it.
And with this format, he's got a good shot. He made the wing ball. He made the 1 ball. Everything's starting to open up like a flower during blooming season here.
There is
Right,
shot
during
on,
spring.
there is a shot on the 3.
If he's got that shot on the 3, the 4 goes in the opposite side pocket or in the same side pocket, depending on how he wants to play this. He's got this. He's got the talent to do it, and Mike knows it.
Oh, he missed it.
You got to make that ball though.
You had to talk.
Yeah, of course. I can do that to anybody on cue.
You're so famous.
If you're playing anybody and you want them to miss, just have me sitting in a chair.
You've done it so many times. It's
Yeah.
I don't know if you have special Jedi powers.
I used to feel bad, but now they just bounce off.
Oh, okay.
7-4. Mike Dechaine threatening the hill right here.
There's the shot here. If he gets to see the 6 ball, if he makes this and sees the 6 ball, it's all over.
That's it.
Does he play the window or does he go above? I think going above the 8's the better shot. But he looks like he's going to play the window between the 8 and 9.
He played it good,
Yeah.
nice and safe.
That's
made
where the
sure.
talent and your speed control comes into effect.
Well, the window is a big window. That was
yeah, it's an Anderson window. Yeah,
Yeah, for
without a
sure.
doubt, yeah.
For sure. Double pane.
Yeah, double pane.
Not French.
Bay window, he said.
Not French. Double pane.
They're
This is
good
the
windows.
shot. You just stop here and stop, or that's what I would do. Stop.
I don't know if you guys can see the chat. I'm going to open it up a little bit bigger for you, just in case you guys wanted to read it. I could make the text a little bit bigger too. There you go. That'll help you out. Mike Dechaine to the hill.
And what's the next big matchup here? You know, on this table?
The next one will be at 8 o'clock.
You know who's playing?
I didn't get the update yet. I know my phone's dying.
Mike will announce it soon. This match is moving pretty fast. I see Kevin is shooting again. Is he ahead in his game?
The way the body language of Rodney, I'm used to
Yeah.
seeing Rodney when he's on a tear and he's winning. He's got all that pep in his step. So when he's real solid and doing that, just by his body language, I would have to say it's close. Rodney is a real rapid player, as we all know. Wide open, jam up. Don't like to play safe if
Tell
you
me
don't have
something. Would
Maybe
they,
just cold.
Would they allow like a video drone in here?
to. I would never do a video drone.
Oh, that'd
No?
be great. Fly around the room and
Yeah,
cr-
fly
crash.
around, check all the scores.
Yeah,
I'd rather have
and then
it-
crash into one of the tables
I-
and fuck the camera. Oh, excuse my language.
That's all right.
Mess
I'd
the
rather have
camera.
a cable straight down the aisle with a camera, running
Yeah,
on
you
the
can do
cable,
that
sort
too.
of like they do in the Olympics over the pool. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, over the NFL.
Yeah.
NFL.
Or baseball.
Imagine
NFL.
that if the drone crashed on the table in the middle of the game. You never know, right?
Get into rockets after that. Alex is
Ooh.
crazy.
It'd be fun to watch.
They do use them in weddings, though,
Sure.
and everything. I just wouldn't take the chance. I don't think the casino would let you actually fly one around here.
Well, there may be an insurance problem.
I guess. You would have to come in with your own $10
They
million
use them at
blanket.
weddings and honeymoons.
That's it. Four ball going into the corner pocket.
Well, you know why you can use them at weddings? Because they can't really sue the church. You know what I mean? If somebody gets hurt, people
Yeah.
are afraid to sue the church. They think
Act
God will
of
get
God.
mad at them. You know?
Act of
Oh,
God.
look at
Yeah.
this. Almost another mistake by Mike Dechaine. Boy, oh boy, if he can cut it, he's okay. But
Well, he makes this
bumped
ball.
the 7
He
ball.
makes this ball. He's a champion.
No,
He
but he
makes
bumped
this
the 7 ball.
I saw.
Yeah. Got to come back up table for the shot. He hit it just about perfect.
Just about right.
Wow.
He actually pointed at the rail where he wanted to kick that short rail with
Sure.
the cue ball hit.
Right.
And where
Well, good night, Irene. There's no way he's not getting out here.
good show by Mike.
He could get hit in the head with a drone right now, and he would still win this.
Mike
fight.
Dechaine defeats
Listen,
Joe Dupuis.
There's
Sends
no,
Joe.
no drone is strong enough to sustain a hit of Mike's head.
Easy now. We
Thanks,
don't wanna,
guys. This was a great match. I enjoyed it.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you for helping
And,
out
Anytime you want me back, just be glad to help.
all the time.
Thanks, Billy.
Take
And thank
care.
you, Alex.
Nice to see you.
Thank
Alex
you.
Borokovich and Bill Hendrickson in the booth.
Taking a break.
Hi, folks. We hope you enjoyed that as much as we did. Our next match will be coming up at 8 o'clock, so about an hour and change. I'm going to take one of the cameras. I'm going to take one of the cameras and switch it over to another match as Mike Dechaine defeats Joe Dupuis.